you'll feel like an afterthought, but it's important you rock up. Yeah, King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Important you rock up. Okay, I feel there's been news on the job front. Not exactly what you were hoping for, but I feel there is news. Yeah, rock up. Even if you feel like you're a last minute afterthought, rock up. But there's news on the job front. I feel it may require you to travel, and that is I want to say that's the thorn on your rose. Then maybe my guide is in... Okay, High Priestess card is the next card out. My guide is insisting on these. Even though you're saying no, my guide's like, keep going, keep going, keep going. I feel as if you were asked to travel, you would turn it down because either there's no vehicle to transport you, or no, it's not that you have an empty life. It's like this, like the invitation coming up. I feel as if this could be a job presenting itself or being offered to you, but there's travel involved. Either there's no vehicle to transport you, or you feel the travel isn't worth it. As I said, it is like the thorn on your rose. And look at it that way. I grow roses, well, I do love the roses, but I love the fact that something so prickly and horrible can produce such beautiful blooms. Okay, I am getting a helper today, so bear with me. apple while I'm streaming, so I haven't even had lunch. Yes, they can hear you. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Horse-drawn portrait. I'm just seeing the chat that's been going on. And yes, I do like that. But then you become like me. I actually used my house as a blank canvas and filled it with things that cheer me up. And now I've just got dust collectors. But I do feel, horse-drawn portrait, that Yeah, you would turn down a job if it involved travel. That's why it's come up. Hello again. But I feel as if you would turn down a job if it involved travel. And what I want to say is that you would be turning down a rose. So you would be turning down something brilliant because of one thorn. There you go. 10 of Pentacles. Seriously, I even went away from the read and it's coming up. Because what I'm describing, it sort of sounds like a nightmare but a dream. It's like it's something you want, but you don't want the travel. Yeah, you don't want the travel. And it's coming up, even though you're unaware of it, it's coming up because turning it down would be a golden opportunity missed. 4 of Cups, a golden opportunity missed. So these golden opportunities come to us, and aren't we coming up to, we're ending out a year of lolz. Welcome in. Excuse the pronunciation if it's not correct. This path is going, I feel it's imminent, as in 5 days. And I do feel as though you've been a little emotional yourself. And this has come in, yeah. You've been a little emotional and a little in yourself. Well then, good. Golden opportunities are golden opportunities. Yes. And I feel this path is opening up, and the upset within yourself is like fearful of taking a step forward. There we go. Knight of Wands. Fearful of taking a step forward. 6 of Pentacles. The Pentacles keep coming up. So this is, get your dancing shoes on. Have Nike moments. Just take, it's surprising. If everybody can do it now, it's surprising how we can change our own energy. Just straighten your spine. Take a huge deep breath in. Hold it. And breathe out. And instantly your shoulders relax. Isn't the human body wonderful? I'm cursing mine at the moment, but it really is. The human body is wonderful. We take a huge deep breath in. Hold it. And then relax. I'd go with the Clash. I love the Clash. Oh, Horse-Drawn Portrait, you and I would have the best playlist, I swear. Yes, I do get that deep breathing meditation would actually be good for you. Because it's like, this is on, think of a new moon. Or is it a waning moon where you can see the shadow? It's like on the edge. And I've still got the King of Swords at the bottom. Positive action. And I know you've probably all heard it before. Feel the fear and do it anyway. A crescent moon. There you go. Whether waxing or waning. Thank you, Horse Drawn Portrait. It's like that. I can see it on the edge. So it's coming into being. Has everybody heard the saying, feel the fear and do it anyway? Hello, Tulloch. Welcome in. Yeah, sometimes Horse Drawn Portrait, we have to feel the fear and do it anyway. And that's how I started out. Your read was starting out by describing me having to suck things up and just do it. And believe it or not, it wasn't the easiest. It was really painful, but it got done. And when you have those moments, you can pat yourself on the back, no matter how major or minor it is. And yeah, I really feel as if you're expecting negativity. So get your dancing shoes on. Horse Drawn Portrait, you and I could have the best playlist, because the song that came to mind is from an Aussie band, The Angels. That's where the lead singer is actually in a straitjacket at one point. But and then it goes from that album. It actually, see, I'm old fashioned. I don't use playlists or anything. I'm going back to vinyl record days. Their album went on, it started out with that and it went on to such positivity. I can't remember the name of the song now, but I'm going back to probably 1978 when that one was released. But the album was all about starting out negative and pulling yourself up out of it. It's like there wasn't anything in the world to pull yourself up out of. But I'm talking to an audience that doesn't even remember having to queue for petrol. You know, having to fill up on certain days. So, yeah. I get that, Horse Drawn Portrait. I get that it's like, I need to give you something so you can pull yourself out of it. Because it's possible. And it is going to happen, but I'd like you to be out of it before the good stuff comes. Because then you can celebrate. Rather than, drag yourself through it. And yes, the Angels do have a very famous song in Australia anyway. That's the best breakup song you'll ever hear. It's, let me get the best breakup song you'll ever hear, and then you can find out who the Angels are. It started out, the breakup song that I'm talking about started out as a ballad. Okay? And within 2 years, the song became like a rock anthem. Oh, go away. And the concert I'll clip it from. I was actually at. So there you go. That is the best breakup song ever. Am I ever going to see your face again? And I've said it politely and in good English. The Sun. Horse-drawn portrait. I'm convinced of this. Four of Wands. And if you actually Google the band The Angels, you will find all those other songs too. I feel the album ends with Take Me Away to Marseille. But yes, as I said, I'm going back to probably 1978, so don't expect me to remember song for song. But you're not an afterthought. Tell yourself that. And apple. Because I know I need to have... Okie dokie, universal card. Thank you, Evelyn, for the hydrate. I'll have some coffee. Okay. I like the bottom of the deck is my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. I like that. Because if you make your internal condition a positive one, you do get a positive external experience. Horse-drawn portrait, that suits me just fine. If childhood ends when you stop eating apples, I'm never going to stop being a kid. So it'll be interesting if it does show up as part of your reveal or part of your redeem. But my guide made me look at it, so it was like I have to... My external experience is a part of my internal condition. There we go. 1, 2. You got cover card. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. I find deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. I don't know whether that's true. I find deeper meaning and probably personal growth amid the discomfort. But seriously, if the universe wants to take me notice, they've got to sprinkle some fairy dust on that discomfort. I can tell you that now. I just looked at the bottom of the deck to see if that other card was still on the bottom of the deck, but it's not. No, I actually like the apple quote because it gives me permission to continue being silly, zany, and kids are resilient. Children are resilient. They're having fun. They fall over, they scrape their knee. They might cry for 2 seconds, but then they get up and they're back out playing. I want that kid energy that's resilient and keeps getting back up. So I'll take that quote. And I will never stop eating apples. So thank you for the quote, Horse-Drawn Portrait. The weird thing is I love apples. I cannot stand applesauce. Cannot stand it. It's like baby food. Or apple juice. Don't like apple juice either. Yet I'll eat apples. You're welcome, Horse-Drawn Portrait. I'm crossing everything that it is. I was right to stick with my guides. You've all heard it when my phone goes off mid-read. I've got tub thumping as my ringtone. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Okay, I hydrated. Evelyn, you're next. And, oh, we had a double join. So there is 6 in the queue now. Or 7. I'm going to see this because when people join at the exact same millisecond, they get added to the list. Thank you for that, Ghostlink. 7. And yet my list is set to 5, so 3 of you joined in the exact same millisecond. No, you're willing to stay there. Suspicious username, I do boost subs, so Charlie and Janine I think will get boosted. But when people join at the exact same millisecond, they get added to the queue. It's weird how that happens. Okay, Evelyn. Now, I only noticed it once before and it surprised me at the exact same millisecond. Snow Kai, I haven't seen you for a while. Welcome in. All spots are taken, actually overtaken. So, we're getting there. We're getting there. Now, Evelyn, I feel like you've declined a trip. You've declined a visit that's at a distance. Just yes or no at this stage, Evelyn? No. Okay. Then I have to look at this. Is there a school reunion or class reunion coming up? Press this. Don't worry, it doesn't have to be your read. Okay. You're at a major turning point, Evelyn. I've got started out with 3 major arcana. 4. 4 out of 5 cards are major arcana. So I feel as if it's you that's shaking things up. I feel as if you've... There's a poker player I admire that says, I need to get the squirrels out of the tree. study away. Hopefully it all sinks in for you straight away. Suspicious username. Okay, because I've got the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. There's major arcana stuff going on. Just gonna... I feel whatever this is, it started in November. And I want to say early November. So whatever it is has been going on for a month. I do feel it relates to your higher intuition. Or your higher self. Okay, there wasn't anything happening. This is all major arcana, and seriously, these cards are well and truly shuffled. So let me... Yeah, that's it. Okay. You were hoping for a reading that directed you to in love because you're sick of the heartbreak. Just let me know if that's the reading you were hoping for. No. Okay. Karen's pain must be setting something off. I got the... Yeah. Can you understand dealing with an overseas connection? And it doesn't have to be love. It's just dealing with an overseas connection. I need to know that I'm getting this right. Okay. It could be work or business that the overseas connection is with. Okay. One thing I do know is that 8 of Swords, you're a bit up in your head. I feel now what's going on around you now is pivotal turning point stuff. So get out of your head. Laugh. Do something that gets you out of your head. Because what's going on now is pivotal. It's like there's a big shake-up. Yeah, I get what you mean. I pick up on typos. I used to be able to read doctors' handwriting. So it was one of my random skills. So even typos, I can pretty much read what was meant. It is a pivotal turning point, but I don't know whether it's a moving of home or whether it's a moving of job. There's movement. It's not welcomed or wanted. And you're finding you're having to stick up for yourself and you're sick of it. You're wanting to move soon. Okay. I feel the wanting to move started back in early November. See, I knew it was right. I just had to get in the right mind space. So getting out of your head is always helpful. And sometimes it's laughter that can get us out of our heads. I was just chewing on an apple and was trying to stifle a cough and remembered what Horse-Drawn Portrait said about apples. And I internally laughed. There you go. Around November. Yes, dang, I was right. I've got to stop questioning myself. But I want to say, whatever it is, there's heartache around where you're living at the moment. It's like there's a reminder or a repetition of something that's going on. That's okay, Evelyn. Sometimes it's the words I use. I'm an Aussie. We either talk really blunt or really vague. Whatever it is around you at the moment, it's really upsetting. You may have to break the lease. With the death card, I feel like it's you taking that action. Queen of Swords is you taking that action. See, I listen to my guides. I do what they say and it works out. I feel you can, but there's a penalty. You can, but there's a penalty. And I feel you can with medical evidence. So if where you are is heartbreaking, distressing, depressive, anxiety inducing, any of that, I feel you can with medical. Now you see what I mean. There you go. And I get the bit about the not having the money to move. I'm in a similar situation. But also, I'd find the money if I had helpers or energy to declutter. My decluttering is going so slow, I may as well be doing it backwards. I've started donating bags. I've donated 10 bags to thrift stores. And trust me, I never buy anything that's not genuine. Then just keep it in mind, because I feel there's going to be an opportunity. Evelyn, there's going to be an opportunity. And it's pivotal. It's like you're forever home. So see, what starts out as weird and random, I can't really answer that question because I feel as if one of you is a very modern, like, what are the apps here in Australia? Temu, for example, gadgetry, modern gadgetry. Lady Palace Athena, welcome in. Haven't seen you for ages, but welcome back. So, Evelyn, it's hard for me to answer that question. In Australia, we have apps like Temu, which I do believe is worldwide. That's why I'm picking it. It's like, oh, that looks handy. So you get it. And it just adds to... It's like you're looking to create... There you go. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Because yes, it may be handy. Yes, you may use it. Yes, it's cheap. But if you're not using it in the next 6 months, haven't you just wasted money? Look, I'm the first to admit that there's things that I've got like a year ago that are now being used that would have cost me double had I waited till now. So okay, universal card. I was just about to click the next. So, but I do feel as if, yeah, there's major change and you're going to be the one shaking it up. And it depends on people's age. In youth, debt is something that we accumulate to get ahead. And it does get paid off. When you get older, that's when the debt is actually shaking it up in a must-do way. There's no good or bad way. Sometimes you just have to. And I feel in your case it's a have-to thing. I feel it's a have-to thing. Okay, that was quick. I honor how I want to feel, and you got the card that I pointed out before. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. So every time you have a thought that is equaling you to the drama you have, flip the thought. So I can, because house-wise, I'm doing the same thing. Yes, I know it has to happen. I've put it out to the universe that it has to happen. But we have to work with the universe. And so I've started donating. I keep a bag and I add to it every day to go to the thrift store. Because the less I have to move, the less expensive it'll be. So start thinking, how can I word something that's painful positively? Work with the universe, not against it. Well, there you go. And every time I put something in the thrift store bag, I say, thank you, universe, we're getting there. So work out ways where you can see it positively. It's like, in my case, I'm saying, I'm having a glow up in a time where people just see the glow up. They don't see the work. Of course they're going to be jealous because I'm awesome. That's just an example. Sinful. It is you.